Hey Aravind, welcome to our podcast.
Thank you.
Hey, hello guys. In this video, we are gonna see a new podcast, but we are gonna do this in some different ways. So we are gonna use some Uno cards. So we have skip and we have reverse and we have Aravind. So Aravind is an aspiring what?
Aspirant.
Aspirant, yeah. So he's trying to get into military or air force. So he wants to serve India. It's a great thing. So let's appreciate him for that.
Thank you.
So let's.
Okay, I know. We are an informal channel. We don't do formal interviews like this. But so to boost some engagements, we have some Uno cards. And he's a formal guy. Okay, we guys are informal thing, and he's a formal guy. So he's gonna just twist his parts to some informal way.
No, you don't want to say them. I'm a formal guy. They would have understood by seeing my face reaction.
Okay.
It's
true. Yeah, seeing his haircut, he has some beard. He has something. Yeah.
My next commitment is some 3 to 4 months away from me, so I'm growing some mustache and beard.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
To look cool.
But before getting into everything, what exactly are you doing, Aravind?
Enjoying my vacation in Kodaikanal.
So what do you actually do for a living? Or what you're actually aspiring to do for a living?
Aspiring to do for a living.
Yeah.
Can I choose the card?
No, you can't choose now.
We have just started with the first question.
It's fine,
At the
it's
beginning,
fine.
you gave an intro.
Yeah, it's fine. So it's like if we ask some unwanted question, or if Aravind don't want to answer that question, he will do the skip. Okay? Yeah. And if he wants to hear that answer from us, he will do this reverse. Yeah.
That question will be answered
By Jeejo. Not
by
by
the one who asked that question.
Okay, now I'll answer for the
Yeah.
question which you
Yeah,
asked.
sure.
Yeah. You have to answer the question. Yeah, I know what he will do. Skip. Let's skip to the good part. Okay, it's fine. So let's start. Yeah, because like they have to understand what you do. Okay, so just tell some your story or how you chose this.
Why actually you started this?
Yeah. Why government job? Why serving India? Why?
See, it's about how I lived so far.
Okay.
So, you people are already really aware of me.
Yeah.
But to make the audience sure what they want to know about me. Like,
Yeah. You just imagine like we don't know about you.
sure, okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Then I'll try.
Actually, we don't know certain things about you.
I'll make sure I'll open up.
Okay.
I'll make sure by then you will come to know a lot of things about me.
Yeah, that
Okay,
is what
okay.
this podcast is for.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we need a story. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an fun podcast, so you can add some fun elements, whatever you want. Okay. But this is your first podcast. I know you are nervous. Please bring some water to him.
Not kind of nervous, but I'm just figuring out
Yeah. Okay.
how the way
fine.
the answer should be.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
I've been formal throughout the days.
Yeah.
But still, I'm struggling to put it out in a best way.
Yeah. I know.
So
I know.
that's not a problem. So let me tell, that's
Yeah,
not a problem.
yeah.
Okay. See, right from my childhood, I've been an organized person doing these things clearly, waking up early in the morning, doing the routine, doing this. See, even if my friends, they throw some papers or some things just like that. So that's the kind of person I'm.
You are triggering us.
That's the kind of person I'm. Okay.
Please don't do that.
I love the way the professionalism, how the uniform services, like either the police forces or the military forces of our country works, and I desperately needed to be part of it.
Okay. So you got inspired from the people who served the nation, maybe by doing police job or maybe a military person, whatever.
No, I got inspired by the way which I live.
Okay. Way which you lived.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are an organized person. So you thought, okay, I will be the good fit.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it's not the other way around.
No.
So you choose to be serving for India because you're organized.
Exactly.
So I have one question. Being an informal guy, can I serve India?
Everyone is serving India. You are paying taxes.
That's it. Yeah.
Everyone is serving for India.
Okay.
But the satisfaction you get by wearing the uniform. Let's say, for example, this district has some amount of police officers. now divided by the population of this district. So an inspector will be taking care of some 10,000 to 15,000 people. So this 10,000 people are sleeping, sorry, peacefully
Yeah.
because of this police guy.
Yeah.
So this is the kind of satisfaction the uniform service is going to give it to you.
Okay.
So I need to be part of it.
Yeah. So you get satisfaction through that.
Exactly.
Okay. So you want us to sleep peacefully?
When I wake up.
Yeah.
When I'm awake.
Yeah,
when I'm awake.
Yeah. It's fine. Yeah. It's great. Okay. So let's start the question. Okay. When did you get this thought?
1 second. Let me always have a no and repeat
Yeah.
by
it's
my
fine.
side.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. In which age?
You thought that like I'll be a good fit, or I want to serve my nation. I just want to, because serving your nation, as you mentioned, there are a lot of ways. But why specifically police force?
Maybe
It's
army
not only
force
the
one.
police force,
Yeah,
it's also
yeah,
defense
For me,
forces.
generally defense
Okay.
service.
I understood your question. Not everybody will be saying in but I want to become this, become
Yeah.
this.
What is your
That's
aim?
the jet.
Macha, what is your aim?
Doctor. Seva Sayam.
Engineer. No, you should stand like this. Hi, ma'am. I'm Ranjith. I'm gonna become a doctor.
Doctor. I want to be a collector.
That's everyone says.
Yeah.
So in India, not only for the students, it's also for the parents.
Yeah.
If you are not thinking of a collector or an IAS officer, you are not an Indian. And if any parent in India, if they are not thinking that my child wants to become an IAS officer, IPS officer, they are not fit to become a parent in India also.
Okay.
So that is it's like a basic requirement in India.
Basically, you trigger everyone.
It's
What
not
you
tricky.
do.
I asked the same question to your mom. She will also say to you, Ranjith, why can't you prepare for? I also have another one friend. I like to share an incident.
Okay.
He's a data analyst, okay.
Okay.
But he saw a recent movie, 12th Fail.
Uh-huh.
And he was asking to me, Aravind, what kind of exams are this and this? Then I straightly asked, Vangada, etane very kind. So, see, that's
same
the
way.
kind of impact movies create, okay?
Yeah. So movies create impact. Does some movie created impact in you?
See, it's just time pass, okay?
Okay.
To be honest, previously the questions you asked, right?
Mm.
Which motivated you to become?
Yeah.
Of course, in the childhood, everyone wants to become like this. Even I too said that I want to become an IPS officer.
Okay.
But it is only during
So
the
from
age
your
of-
childhood, you were clear.
No, that's what I'm about to say.
Yeah. Okay.
So, see, that's a generic thing which every child will say, okay.
Okay.
But the age when we get into 18, 19, 20, when we think of the career, where will we go and fit in?
Okay.
So, that is the age. During my third year of the college, when my friends were getting into the placement cell, they were doing something coding, they were doing something. Hash include HDIO.
Actually into the jail. What you tell the placement.
And I want to become a jailer.
Jailer. Kalapura.
So I chose. That is the age. 20 was the age.
Okay.
Okay, 20.
20.
Okay. It's nice. So, what next?
So I just have this one, question which I always have in my mind. Like, what will be the mindset of the people who are getting into the defense service? Because obviously you can get killed when you are in service. So which
Exactly.
means there is like no exact assurity on your life,
Exactly.
which we have, of course, at least for most of the part of our life. So how will you handle those situations, or are you mentally prepared? Like, maybe tomorrow I'll be dead, and how is gonna my family be like? So will you think all of these things?
See, a man who is ready for those things will only get into preparation for police forces or defense forces. They know. They're having a handful of salary, but they know. I'm getting into my work by morning 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. I'm not sure whether I'll be alive by 8:30 or 9 a.m.
Sure.
Yeah.
They have that. And the people, those who exactly have those mental stability, will get in.
Okay.
Otherwise, they are
So-
not going to get in.
Yeah, I have an other question for you. How many days you are preparing for this? I mean, days, weeks, months, years, whatever.
Okay.
Both mentally and physically, in every way.
See, as I said, 20, it was during 2020 January, okay?
Okay.
But I started my preparation for CDS exams and civil service exams by 2019 itself.
Okay.
Because that was the year when displacement
Came.
training was
Yeah,
also
yeah,
started
okay.
in our college.
Tragedy, you mean?
That's tragedy for you people,
Yeah.
not for me. Because the only thing which they said to me is, Aravind, you just put your attendance, do whatever you want.
Okay.
I'll straightly go to my library, go to a
You got
library.
a lot of liberty.
A lot of liberty, but some kind of partiality will be shown.
Okay.
Okay.
What kind of partiality?
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
He's not ready
Because
to
if
admit
the
it.
video reaches to those
certain
them,
people.
to certain people, then
Yeah, you have to
this will
skip
become a
them.
triggering
You have to
pod-
skip them.
then it will become a triggering podcast.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was it. So
Okay.
a lot of liberty, and I also had a lot of friends from other departments who are aspiring to become government servants.
Mm-hmm.
So we became a team. We
Okay.
started to collect material.
You
We read
were-
offer newspapers
Mhm.
in library. So that was the age where I started. And till 2021, we had a commitment of completing our engineering degree.
Mm-hmm.
So after completing it, I started my formal preparation, full-fledged preparation for
Okay.
it. So 2020, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So it's been 5 long years.
Yeah. So you study psychology. You do different things. Okay. So when you see me, how taking my hands into some pocket or something. Okay. What do you feel like? We say like if you place your right leg over your left leg, then you are like you are a positive person who wants to show some positive things. And if some reverse happens, it's like you want to show your negative things. So what do you feel like when you see this making my hand into this?
See, actually, what you said, I say I'm not a psychologist, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
See, but for my requirement and for my future needs, I wanted to know certain things about
Yeah,
it because
definitely.
that is what required in my interview also.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
So based upon it, we can't judge person by just seeing them, okay?
Okay.
By external appearances, of course, it
Yeah,
matters.
it matters.
It is the first appearance which is going to make.
Yeah.
But apart from it, it is the most important thing is that we have to communicate with them.
Okay.
Just a 5 or 10 minutes of relaxed conversation.
Okay.
Like how we have a conversation over a cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
That is the area where the person is going to get opened up. That is the actual place where we can guess a person. Okay.
Okay.
Now, audience can also get see this guy is saying a defense aspirant, but he's having beard.
Beard. Yeah. Definitely.
That doesn't matter. Okay. So it is the communication which you are going to make with the guy.
Okay.
So I feel nothing when you keep your hand inside your pocket.
Then it's fine. Yeah, because like I was in this position to ask this question.
That doesn't matter.
Okay. So when I previously asked about your mentality, like how you were doing all these things, I also have a follow-up question on this. Like when you're preparing for a certain position, so if you get rejected, so what you will do? Because I know like there is a certain limit up to a number of times you can apply for that certain job. So if you're aspiring to be a certain position in that particular job, so if you're the limit is exceeded, so what you will do? Like you will try for another position in the same service, or how it will be like?
See, actually, option B is always there. Okay.
Okay.
Option B is always there.
So what's your option B?
Defense is a very. I'm about to say it. Okay. Defense is a very.
Let's give it some
diverse-
time.
Yeah,
It's a very diverse field.
Okay.
So when I started to give my attempts for defense, I had option to become pilot.
Okay.
But now I'm already 24. So the pilots are over.
Okay.
So okay. Now I have the option to get into something called as ground duty. Don't ask me what is ground, what is technical, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Then it will become a military lecture.
Yeah.
Guidance for military
Yeah,
coaching.
we'll place a blackboard over here and give you
Guidance for
topics.
military. UPSC CDS will be given. No, so don't ask me. I'll just roughly explain to you.
Yeah.
So now I can't become a pilot, okay?
Okay.
Previously I wanted to become a pilot. My backup was to become a technical officer. Now I have the option of becoming a technical officer. And I can also become ground duty. That is also another option. So it's having a lot of
Yeah.
diverse.
So you mean like we have lot of ways to serve India?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lot of ways.
So you have lot of ways?
Everyone is serving for India.
Yeah.
And inside the forces also.
Yeah, I mean
having
like
a lot of-
government services I'm saying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So inside that also you are having specifically a lot of ways which you can serve the country.
Yeah, so I have a lot of questions related to your collegehood because
College days.
yeah, college days. Yeah, so you were in NSS and
No.
NCC or something.
No, I was not a part of NSS.
Yeah, because like whoever wants to go to military or something, mostly they will be joining there. Why didn't you join there? That's my first question.
My college doesn't have NCC or NSS.
Your college don't have.
Yeah, this is the answer which I give in interview. To escape from that question.
Then you can use the skip.
No,
it's not a
actually, he is giving the real answer, which he was giving in the interview, which is a fake answer.
Okay.
Faking.
Okay.
But if you do this thing, you should be smart enough to escape from the next question, okay?
Okay.
So,
So what will be
never
the
be
next
fake.
question?
Don't lie.
Yeah.
So what will be the next question? So because mostly I know most of the colleges does have NSS and NCC all these. So when you say this to an interviewer, what will be his reaction? So what will be his follow-up question?
No, actually he will skip and go. No, actually you are wrong, Jeejo. Most of the colleges doesn't have NSS or NCC.
Really?
Yes, exactly.
Then what is this guy's doing? Like, yes, ma'am, yes, sir. And what is this? Because I see a lot of people.
Not every college has NSS or NCC.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just asking, like, see, you mean like these guys are not up to that level, or like they don't even have?
I couldn't
So
understand.
what he's trying to ask is like whether the NCC and the NSS guys or can they be up to that level of becoming
Reaching the officers,
becoming
that is the
officers.
baseline of exactly.
Okay.
See, anyone can become an officer.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone can become an officer. Okay, it is not. It's just a criteria.
Yeah.
See, NCC they are also considered as a line of defense. Okay, they are also considered to be the part of. Okay.
Yeah.
So that doesn't matter.
Okay.
You should be the part of. You should be the part of NSS or you should have been the part of NCC. Then only you're opted to become an officer.
It's
No,
not like that.
like that.
Okay.
Anyone can become. Anyone who is mentally fit to serve for the nation will become an officer.
Okay.
So
great.
here I have another question which is a little bit personal. So because as you mentioned this early, I just thought of this question.
Whatever Jeejo asks, everything is from his personal thing.
No, I'm trying to understand because as you mentioned, like you're going to serve the country majorly in defense, you know, like maybe you will die tomorrow and all these things. So you're mentally prepared. So isn't that being because later if you're getting married and else these things, so after kids and everything, so how it will be perceived? Because everything has two different sides. When you see from one side, because you're serving a nation, it's great. But when you see from the family side, oh my God, I'm missing my son. I'm going to miss my husband,
Exactly.
father. So how will you handle this? You know,
Yeah.
defense person basically. How will they see this particular view?
1 second. I know this question. I know this answer for this question.
Actually-
He should choose that type of goal. That's it.
Question is for me, Ranjith.
Yeah, yes, I know. But I just want
No,
to answer this
see that
question.
is
I'm
that
not-
is what I'm trying
Actually,
to
I'm
get
an
at.
aspirant. Okay, I'm not into defense forces till yet, but I have a lot of friends
Yeah.
who were preparing with me, who started preparation after me, but still they have become officers. Okay, but that doesn't matter. What they say is, for an officer, nation always comes first. Okay, and I already have the parents, siblings, and friends who have accepted that. For Aravind, it comes first.
Okay.
Still, Aravind is my friend. For Aravind, it's going to become his first.
Yeah.
But still, Aravind is my son. I accepted it. And I will choose a girl who will accept this.
See, this is what I want to understand.
Okay.
Choosing that girl is a bit difficult, I guess.
She will choose me, of course.
Yeah, because
Okay.
if he choose, maybe she might not be the, the right
Sorry,
girl. Because it might end up badly. Because most of the times you're gonna serve the nation.
Yeah, I think I can.
No,
go
most of the time, most of the times, it has ended up badly.
Yeah, it will because you as you mentioned, you put always nation first. So you need such a person who can because for your mother, she knows you, for all these years. So definitely
And
she'll
also, I
support
would
you.
like to include that my father served for Tamil Nadu government. My mother is serving for Tamil Nadu government. So this service for the government and people is in my blood.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like coming from that family
It's
tree.
like generation.
Yeah, see, then it's even better for them to accept your decision.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, but as you mentioned, like choosing
See,
a girl.
I'm just saying a simple random question. Like for audience also. Just go and say to your mom, mom, I'm going to join police forces. Mom, I'm going to join defense forces. Just for sake. Keep a serious face and say this thing.
So guys, if you're seeing this,
Okay.
just try this and let us know in the comments.
Just keep a serious face and try this.
You have to.
If
Bet
your
your
mom
chest.
is a too emotional
Person.
guy, or if your father is too much lovely towards you, they will not sleep that night. What my son is saying like this. And also, that's a specialty for South Indian parents. Like how North Indian parents give their children to defense, South Indian parents give their children to engineering.
Exactly. That's
So,
true.
We come to this engineering.
my mother already gave her son to engineering.
See, that's the true
Now
point.
she also wants to give it to army.
Okay.
Mother India.
Yeah. Does engineering help you?
Exactly.
Lot of ways.
A lot of ways.
Yeah.
But it is not regarding the technical. I've studied this algorithm. This helped me during eating breakfast. I've studied this programming. This helped me during eating dinner. It's not like that. See, it is about what you take overall. College is about not only about the subjects you learn. It's about the way you live those 4 years. The friends you met, the girls you met, the boys you met, the seniors, the juniors, the kind of professors you met. All these things put together have shaped me into a certain person who is ready to face the future. So that is the lesson I learned in college. The most important lesson. Don't ask me any technical question. I'm just saying, don't know.
Of course, we are not gonna because
Because we don't know.
We don't know.
your field is completely different in line.
Yeah, actually, but there is an option where technical, like we are called as technical guys, okay, engineering guys.
Okay.
Defense has certain area where this technical guys can enter, and they want only engineers to get into that area.
What do you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
We can go there and code.
Not like a coding, everything's predefined. We have like defense forces have they have different kind of technologies.
Okay.
Very advanced technologies which will be part of commercial use in upcoming 15 or 20 years.
Okay.
But they have been using it like our daily WhatsApp or Instagram in their field. We don't know what it is.
Yeah, definitely. When it comes to military, they need an personalized app or something, whatever.
Exactly. That I can know only after getting into forces.
Okay, so after getting into forces, please provide placement for us.
No. So what you're trying to say is, even if a guy do
being in college guy.
No.
So what you're saying is, even if someone does engineering, so he can even use his engineering skills
Exactly
to get into defense.
See, I like to go more specifically. Okay, there is a regiment called as Signals in Indian Army. See, their duty is to establish communication from headquarters to the last base camp, which is situated near the border. Their duty is to do this. Okay, they need computer and electronic engineers to do it. They will be dealing with a lot of radars, networks. Okay. Obviously, they need engineers to deal with it.
Yeah.
Because they can't hire a BSc physics or an MSc physics or chemistry guy because he doesn't know anything regarding technical. See, but if a computer guy knows, even though he's not a topper or some guy who knows excellent coding, but he has a basic knowledge about how computer works and how internet works.
Okay.
So it is easy for that guy to train in military way. He already has a technical knowledge. They can spend money only to make you a officer. They can't spend money to make you a techie guy.
Yeah.
So they just want a basic computer knowledge guy. So they want these engineers to get into that field, and they are specifically recruiting for that also.
Okay.
I just want to add something.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. You have to ask some difficult question.
Yeah,
Because like he had to use that card,
See, that's what.
Make me to use these cards.
That's what I'm coming into. Like,
ask me the question.
yeah, sure.
Like,
That's what I'm
first question.
actually coming into. So, can you rate exactly the services, which is the Air Force, Navy, like which is the first one and which is the last in the defense?
Yeah. You can't say like it's not about first, last. Everyone serves everyone first.
Because we and our viewers really need to know like which is the most powerful one. It's Navy or it's a Land Force or it's a Air Force. Which has the more power?
The soldier has the more power.
Okay.
The soldier has the more power.
So how will you rate it? Like Air Force, Navy, which is the first?
Yeah, just tell me some order. First,
the order.
Number 1, Navy. Number 2, Air Force.
Basically, I don't have intention of ordering my forces. Okay, it's not about ordering the forces, but I can give you the rating. I would like to give 9 out of 10. Okay. Now you can ask me why not
9 out of 10 for which? Air Force, Navy?
For everything. For everything.
You can't do that. You can only choose any one.
No. How can I answer?
Yeah, if you can't, just use.
Yeah, I don't want to lie. Yeah. I want to give the answer at the same time. I don't want to lie to.
Okay.
I'm giving you answers. You can ask me why you are giving.
Yeah, no.
Only 9 out of 10. Why can't?
Yeah. Why that
why
one?
The
and how you're rating all these 3 forces the exact same way?
See, I've been into this field. Okay, I've been preparing for exams, and I know what is happening in our defense forces for the past 4 to 5 years.
Yeah.
We have been developed a lot. We've been an exporting military equipments country for past years, but recently we've been importing a lot. We have started to develop our own weapons, own instruments also. So we are way ahead from our previous times. So that is the reason why I gave it so much marks. Okay. So apart from it, it's not about the instruments or equipments which we have. It's about the soldiers and officers which we have in our forces. Okay. Like previously we said something. It's not about the art. It's about the artist.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's not about the weapons or the powerful things which we have in our military forces. It's about the quality soldiers, quality police officers which we have in our forces. Okay. So that is the reason. And the reason for giving 9 out of 10 is there is always a scope for improvement. Okay. So on par with our forces, there are a lot of forces which are more advanced from us also. So we want to become advanced than them.
Yeah.
So when we reach to that level, I will give 10 out of 10.
Okay. So
what happens when
favorite?
I get into forces?
Yeah.
What's your favorite? Like if you are given a chance to enter into the 3 and if you want to select
one, you have an wild card.
You have one to select. Okay. You're given 3 offers. You can select Navy, Land or Air Force. Which one you will select?
See, as of now, I can't become a pilot. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Just
so
skip that.
Skip that part. I will choose army, Indian army.
Indian Army.
Exactly.
Yeah, just because of that uniform or what?
No. See, it's about.
Because you told
It's an emotion, right? It's an emotion.
you told me that that uniform gave me that inspiring thing.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. Actually, it's not about the uniform which gave that inspiring thing. It's army always comes first. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
See, we have most powerful air force. We have powerful navy. We have every quality soldiers, officers, and we have quality instruments, equipments, everything. Okay.
yeah, we know that
But-
India-China war.
We have seen,
Yeah.
we have seen a lot of tussle between
Yeah.
Indian army and other army people
Yeah,
in the borders,
definitely.
everything.
Yeah.
But it's the army which is going to retaliate 1st. Air can provide you support. Without air support, you can't do anything.
Yeah.
Without navy, you can't defend your water borders. Okay, that's exactly. But army is the thing which is going to enter into enemy territory, and army is the thing which is going to stop that enemy from entering your territory.
Okay.
So I wanted to be in that front line,
Okay.
face him front to front. So I want to join army.
Okay.
That is the reason why I have not choose Navy.
No, it's not to choose. I'm ready to serve in any. I'm ready to serve in any forces. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you provided me a wild card round where Aravind, you are ready to get into anything.
Yeah. So that is, so your preference is Army over Navy.
It's not over navy. Yeah, it can be, but the option provided by you.
Yeah.
but I'm ready to serve from any forces.
Yeah, because that's what I know. Because when we have provided a lot of options, we generally get confused. I don't know about you, but basically we guys get confused
Yeah.
when you provided a lot of options. So I just want to try and understand how is your mentality when you're given with such a decision where you want to select. Both are good. Both are really, because everyone wants to get either one, but you're
See,
given
in
with the
Air
both.
Force also, I can join Air Force. Okay, my eligibility to become a pilot has got ended, but still I can choose technical duty or ground duty. So still I'm having a chance.
What does ground duty mean?
See, it will be more technical.
No, just tell me in 2 words or 2
But
sentences.
still, I'm an aspirant. I have not got into defense forces. Okay.
So you know,
I know some like it's about you can't be a pilot. That's all.
okay.
It's you can't be a pilot. See, there will be military is a family. Okay, so things which I know. I've been communicating with a lot of veterans and my friends who are serving in our defense forces. It is about it's a different family. Okay, it also needs accounts department, administration.
So kind of
department,
like
management
when
department.
the-
so they need officers to manage those also. So they will be in ground duty.
So it's
Okay.
kind of like when the pilots are up, so you'll be
Exactly,
down and guide
exactly.
and help them.
And you people would have also come across something called as ATC. Like you would have seen in movie, in example in movie Surya Reporter, when Surya is going to land as
Yeah.
a pilot.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
guy will be standing at that end.
Yeah.
No, you are not having the clearance to land in ground. That is called as air traffic control. Okay, that area. It is also a kind of ground duty,
A
but
part
it
of
doesn't come under ground
service.
duty. It's different kind, like that thing.
Okay.
Ground duty officers, they don't fly.
Okay.
They don't fly.
Yeah, simple thing.
Simple
Ground
thing,
duty
they don't
officers,
fly.
they don't fly.
In Air Force.
Exactly.
Okay. So
What is the scope after military?
Scope after military.
Yeah.
what are the benefits?
See, I don't.
No,
want to
I
get
just
into
want to. Yeah.
I don't want to get into it, okay? Because the reason is that, and I personally want to ask the audience, please do get triggered over this answer,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Because I've
Yeah, if you don't want to answer it, just
yeah,
keep it.
actually, everyone
Yeah.
wants to earn. Even
Yeah.
I want to earn. I will meet a girl, I will marry her, I will have kids, I'm having mom, I'm having my brother, I want to feed a lot of people. I also want to earn. But defense is a place where you can't be a money-minded guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is what I'm. This
You
is where I'm
can't-
coming
You
from.
can't be a money-minded guy. But most of the people will be like, I want this CTC, this much of CTC, I want to become on-site, off-site. So some people, or not you, sorry, most of the people start running behind certain lakhs per annum, okay?
Okay.
Here they are offering, but being a guy who's chasing for lakhs per annum, they can't become a,
Of course.
because that is not the priority, which military is priority. They
Okay.
want, they are prioritizing a mentally stable guy. They are prioritizing an ordinary guy,
Yeah.
simple guy, who is ready to do extraordinary things.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't want to answer this financial benefits, these things are because
Okay.
it might guide some person. But some people would be seeing and they might also aspiring to become an
Yeah,
officer.
just
Sure,
so that
you can
card
use
to,
that card
So I don't want to
and give it to us.
So, no, I want to have. What if you ask some kind of questions like
It
this?
can be used only once. You have already
Yeah.
used once.
I've used it twice. Okay, the chance
Yeah,
is
it's
over.
fine.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's an informal interview. It's fine.
But I think I'm making it too formal.
Yeah, it's fine. No problem.
No
Because
problem.
being an formal guy, You guys.
So
Yeah.
when you mention formal, whether you always make sure like you always need to live your life also in a formal way, you make a a kind of peer put a pressure on yourself just to make sure so that you can always be ready like when you get into defense, because obviously there you need to be disciplined, you need to be perfect.
Yeah.
So you always try to be in that mold when you're not, when you're trying to get into the, is that something plays in your mind?
See, actually, it is about me.
Okay.
Even today, we had some trip outside. We had a conversation between
Yeah,
us.
yeah, definitely.
That difference of opinion happens everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But being into a group, being into peer is something that you have to be adapt yourself towards it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone has.
Yeah.
Everyone has it towards it. So you
Definitely.
have to adapt towards it.
Yeah, I have another doubt. Okay, we have 100. Just imagine 100 is our population. Okay, can you just number me what sort of percentage will get into military?
Less than 1%.
Less than 1%. Okay, so for that less than, let's assume 1%. Okay, for that 1% guy come into you have to come into this 100% to you live your life because you can't always serve in your borders.
Exactly.
Okay, what are all the problems you face? I mean, with us, because being an you will wake up in 5 a.m. and you will go walking, jogging, running, and you will shave your beard and everything. Yeah, okay. But when you see us, what do you
See,
feel?
again, I'm saying I'm still not into the forces.
Yeah.
But I know some veterans
Mm-hmm.
who have served for the nation and still they are being the part of civilian
Yeah.
forces, right? They mingle easily with everyone. Okay?
Mhm.
They mingle easily.
Okay.
I've already mentioned that it's already a family.
Mhm.
Family has a lot of different kinds of people. Okay,
Yeah.
from rugged, triggering guy to very soft, emotional
Yeah.
guy. Everything is there. Okay, but when it comes to getting into civilian life, so there's a before answering for this, I would like to say one thing. There is a very famous saying, which is that. One second, let me. I'm figuring to.
Yeah, yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
You can take a man out of military, but you can't take military out of that man. That is the kind of routine. That is
Yeah.
the kind of life.
Yeah,
he
that
has
is
lived in
what. That
military.
is what.
So
that
of
I
course
want.
there will be some kind of differences with the way which they may having some difference of opinion with the civilians, but you can't change him.
Yeah.
Of course he can change. He can.
So here,
He can
So
do
you
it.
have to adjust or what?
See, everyone has to adjust.
Yeah, definitely.
Everyone has to
Life
adjust.
is about adjusting.
He
I'm
is
just
also,
asking you.
he is also an ordinary person. Okay,
Yeah.
I will adjust. That's all.
Okay.
so
Now,
as you
being an
mentioned,
aspirant also, it requires some kind of discipline
Yeah, definitely.
to imbibe in yourself.
Yeah, because like
Okay.
you can't stand there and wake up 5 a.m. in the morning and you can't
See,
run.
for
Yeah.
past 4 days, I've been living a very informal life. Sleeping by 1 a.m., waking up 11 a.m. But once I get into my preparation, like from next Monday or Tuesday, I start to wake up by 5 a.m. and go
Okay.
to bed by 10 p.m.
Yeah, so you mean like mingling with that 99% is for just a little span of time. It'll be like 1 week, 2 week, that's it. Yeah, so
Dude,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
See, that is that. See that you asked previously. You asked a question. How mentally you have been preparing for this? This is the thing which I prepared mentally so long years. Okay,
Okay.
I am able to see. I can enjoy a vacation. The very next day, I can wake up 5 a.m. also to have my routine. That is the mental stability I've developed over the years.
What is your routine?
See, I'll wake up by 5 a.m. Okay.
Okay.
Then have some green tea, refresh myself, go to gym, do all those warm up activities, exercise, cardio, put everything. Then I will go to shop to buy chicken or something. Then my grandma will be preparing it. Then I will start my preparation by reading the newspaper. Current affairs will go, and I will put some mock tests, and I will preparing for my interview. It requires some kind of attention towards it. Then there comes lunch. Then afternoon, to avoid some kind of sleep, I'll be doing something which engages me.
Okay.
So apart from it, doing household works, if anything is needed, getting out, if anything is needed. So after completing it, the evening comes. I'll be texting my friends, calling to them, or going for a walk, run, or cycling, getting out with friends sometimes, but not often. Everything happens one after one. If I walk today, I will run tomorrow. If I'm running tomorrow, then day after tomorrow I will cycle.
Yeah.
So I'll be engaging myself with these kinds of hobbies. And okay. So that's the thing. That's how a routine goes.
Okay.
And my day ends by 10 p.m. itself. And before getting into the bed or before getting into end of the day, before ending my day, I used to journal this. What are the things I have bought?
Okay.
I used to journal what are the spendings today, what have we done today, and what needs to be done tomorrow. What are the things we have prepared and what needs to be prepared tomorrow. So that sort of thing. You need to do it right.
Yeah.
So because without a plan, you can't start the next day.
Yeah.
So that's the thing which I do, and I'll go to bed. That's all. Then wake up. This has been routine for past past three and a half or 4 years. It has been going like this.
Yeah. What
In
is-
between, we'll be having vacations like this also.
Yeah. Okay. So I just want to understand what is military parenting.
For the very first time I'm listening this, I don't know.
Military parenting, you don't know.
I don't know what it is.
See, for example, I'm a guy. I'm a military guy. Okay. I used to do everything formally, and I used to wake up 5 a.m. in the morning, everything, and I'll be doing my routine job. Okay. I'm a father now. I have my son, and I'm just enforcing everything what I know to him. But he's an informal guy. What do you think about that?
I don't know. See, I don't know military parenting, but I know how my father and mother parented me. Okay.
Okay.
I grew up by seeing my father,
Okay.
so I have it in myself.
Yeah, because I have seen a lot of. I mean,
He
like.
wakes up early in morning. Yeah, it happens. Okay.
Yeah.
When the requirement pushes you to be,
No, I mean like, what is your thought over there? Like, if you are an dad tomorrow, and then what will you will be forcing your child, or like do whatever you want, whatever in your life. I just want to understand this because like I've seen a lot of friends of mine or whatever. Okay, they are been under that parenting. I mean like military parenting where their parents or maybe their fathers or maybe their mothers will force everything to this kid to make him groom. This is how they think,
But
but
a certain way they
Yeah.
want.
actually, I want
yeah,
to
definitely in the certain way they want it.
I'll tell you one thing. You are giving an example of a military father.
Okay.
I've seen lots and lots of non-military civilian fathers forcing their kid to choose engineering.
Yeah, definitely. No, I'm just asking you that question.
Okay.
Yeah,
See,
what
it's
what
not
is your thought on that military
See,
parenting
it's not
and
a military parenting or a forcing parenting. Okay?
Yeah.
See, we should not force someone. Okay, of course, mom wants you to get 100 out of 100.
yeah.
See, we've been running
Yeah,
on.
my mother wants me to get first rank, but
which
that
will never get,
happened.
which will never happen. The same case with me.
Yeah.
See, we've been running in today's social media. They are using a word called matrix. Okay, we are running in a matrix. We are running in a matrix. And I have a different opinion towards it. We don't want to get into
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But when you look into the common case, they want you to score 450 plus out of 500, and
Yeah, just because.
because of choosing the biomax group.
Yeah.
If you choose 450 above only, they will give biomax group. Then you can become a doctor, so that you can earn crores and crores of money. And not for serving the people or not taking care of the people, for earning crores and crores of. This is
And
how-
you'll be a doctor.
you will be a doctor. You will get lot of dowry. Huh? This is how it has been structured. Okay.
Okay.
Knowingly or unknowingly, most of the students are getting into it. Okay. So it's not about how to say. I'm figuring out to give the answer. It's not about like whether parents forcing or not. At the end of the day, everything is about the kid. If the kid really wants to become this, he will put effort to become that.
Yeah.
Okay. If he doesn't wants to get out of his comfort zone, he always wants to lie back
Okay.
over the edges of bed, over this area. Okay. Obviously, he's not going to do anything. Okay. It's not about he's see. I'm unable to go to this. I'm unable to do this because my father obstructed me. I'm unable to. If you are going to do some good thing, and obstruction is there, obviously your brain will be thinking some kind of solution to get away from it and do it.
Yeah.
So it's not the mistake about the parents.
Yeah,
It's within
because
you.
we can't blame parents because like being an
You
five.
can't blame anyone.
Yeah, being an 10-year-old guy and you want to do whatever you want in your life, we
No.
can't allow that.
You can't allow that.
Yeah.
That's how government has given something like major and minor.
Okay.
So below 18, you don't have anything. You can't think. You can't take decision. That's how it has given. So above 18, of course, you are mature. You can take your own decision. So it's up to me. I will never say that. This is like giving reason, which is most important thing, which is looked over a defense aspirant, and they don't want such kind of peoples also. Never give any reasons. Okay. If your father is not allowing you to play volleyball, find a better solution. You find why your father is not allowing you to play volleyball. Okay. You might be getting low marks, or you might be behaving. Your behavior might be not accepted by the father, or you will be having doing some rubbish things inside home.
Okay.
So correct it so that your father sees it. Okay. Don't go and tell to them, I did this, I did this, I did this. So you have to do. You always have to listen to the why. See, you asked me a question. Okay. You asked me a question because you wanted to know this.
Yeah.
Without without knowing the actual gist of it, I just Ranjit triggered me.
Yeah.
He's not allowing me to play volleyball. Obviously not going to. Obviously, of course, you
Yeah.
are not going to allow me to play volleyball, and I'm not allowing to. I have to understand why you are not allowing me to play volleyball, and I have to come up with a good solution for it. Then I have to find way to play that volleyball. So that is how kids should. That's how everyone should think. Okay.
Yeah, but I am not that kid, you know.
But it's not about the kid. Okay.
Yeah.
We don't want to say kid. Let us say that 18 plus guy.
Oh,
I wanted to become an archaeologist, but my dad, he wanted me to take IT sector only. Why he wanted to take IT sector?
so
But
that he can, yeah.
So that he can earn. Why can't you earn as an archaeologist?
You have to show that solution to him, you're saying.
You have to show that. See, when I started my preparation, I didn't say to my father, Naina, I'm going to do this. Give me money. No. Before getting into the formal way of preparation itself, I started to collect materials from my seniors who have been already preparing over the years, and by seeing current affairs, by seeing newspapers. So he was watching me.
Okay.
Really, this guy is doing something. We have to support him. Then I earned his trust. Then I went to him Dad, I want to take some. I want to take some. I want to take some support. I want some extra support to nourish myself, to enrich myself. He just said, wait for 2 days. I'll prepare the amount. I'll give it. He didn't say anything.
Okay.
So without proving to parents you are worth of doing it, just going to them and asking, give me this amount of money I want to play. Obviously, they will never allow. Will you allow? No one will allow. Without proving, no one will allow you. Even if we want to sell a product or if we want to sell something, we should have proved that we are having quality of product. Then only we can go and pitch to them.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
That's the effect of selling.
that's
The proof actually.
you have to market yourself.
Yeah.
And you have to gain the other person's
You have
trust.
to gain the other person's trust. You just can't say you can't go in front of a person and say, please trust me.
Yeah,
He will not
you
trust
can't.
you. You should have done something worthy so that he will trust you and he will believe in you.
Yeah.
So it is always about you, not about the people who put barrier towards you.
Okay.
So when you say, you need to prepare mentally from starting from 2020 to get into here, I have a follow-up question on that. So let's take a guy who is not, mentally prepared, but he's physically, prepared, and he's also good at clearing the exams. So if he has cleared his exam and gotten into defense, in any sector, will he be able to survive there? And and for, like, as he mentioned, a guy who doesn't have a proper sleeping routine, who doesn't have a proper a discipline, as you might mention, but he's physically fit, he's also good with the knowledge you expect, and he can also serve, but he's not the kind of guy you expect a military person to be, an army person to be. Can he survive? Can he adapt and change himself when he get into the defense? Will the atmosphere will help him?
See, he can only get into such kind of disciplined forces only he is disciplined. Otherwise, he can't get into it, okay? But of course, I can understand your question. No, you said he is not disciplined, but he is physically fit. That is not possible. Without being disciplined, you can't be physically fit.
Is that it?
You can't be physically fit.
If you guys are like not in your routine but you are fit, please comment. Let us know. Like
You can't be physically fit.
let's see.
It's not about how you live now. It's about how you are going to do. See, one thing which people will judge is that you might be seeing this in your future. When the marriage talks will get into it, how you lived is defining how you are living now. These two put together will define how you live in your future. This is a common case. I know most people will not accept this. Okay, please don't get triggered or do anything. I know, like he's judging it's like he's judging. Of course, it's not judging. Okay, I say simply, mom would have said, "You are doing like this. If panite ni marke vaanga mata." Of course, the result is we got failed.
Yeah,
that is true, right?
Yeah, but
It has
in
happened.
my brother's case, it's wrong.
It has.
Like
He would have studied.
see, that is what I'm trying. For most 99% of the times, what you mentioned will be the true case. There will be this 1% where you mentioned some guys will
We
come.
can't take them as example, okay? We can't take Sundar Pichai as an example and go and tell to anyone, see, Sundar Pichai is from Madurai. He became CEO. So go and take metallurgy in IIT.
See,
You
that
can
is the
become
point.
a CEO or something. You should not do that.
Yeah,
That's a wrong
exactly.
example.
Yeah. So there is a chance, but you shouldn't take that chance thinking I can also.
I know this guy. He has a good amount of mark in his body. He doesn't sleep regularly in night. Okay, he doesn't sleep. He wake up. He has a different kind of routine. Okay, but still he takes in correct diet which builds muscle. That is a discipline.
okay. You mean like whatever you do, we have that discipline in.
Exactly. Whatever you do, worthy of the results. It has a discipline within you. Okay.
Okay.
I think this is
So
the new
I
thing
think
which you're
yeah,
hearing
yeah.
today.
I'm just I just want to know. See, this is my rule. Okay.
Hmm.
Can I bend that rule?
It's. I think
See,
it's
everybody
user-specific.
needs 8 hours of sleep.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
But the actual thing is like you have to sleep at 10 and wake up at 5. What if
See, when
I sleep at 3 and I wake up at some 10 or something?
it is about biologically. I'm having some knowledge about it. I'm
Okay.
not fully knowledgeable.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fine.
Some knowledge about it. Like my uncle, who is he's a doctor. He's an acupuncturist doctor. He used to say that these are all the time specific organs will function. Since you are very low in your age, you are just 23 or 22. You don't feel anything in your body, but you will face this aftermath during your late 30s or 40s. Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, everyone is bidding. See, I think now the time is 12. We are making a podcast.
Yeah.
Right now, some organ needs to be
In informal way.
informal, the most informal with a formal guy. Okay? Most informal with a formal guy. See, by 12 a.m., some organ should be working in our body.
Yeah.
It might be taking care of our heart, taking care of our respiratory system, taking care of our lungs, taking care of our any system. Okay. If you are shut yourself, like you should be sleep, then only it can take part. But we are focusing on something.
Yeah.
You're asking question to me, I'm answering to you. My mouth is speaking. My mind is processing what needs to be say next. Okay.
Yeah.
These kinds of things are going. So that activity is going to get hindered. Of course, it is not going to get affect to me because I'm very young in age, very energetic, very powerful. Everything is fresh. Nothing is exploited. But in future, once we enter into 25, 30, 35, of course, energy is going to get drained.
You might see the results.
Obviously, everyone will face the aftermath. Everyone will face the aftermath in late 40s or 45 unless and until they realize themselves and change it within reaching that age.
Okay, I just want to understand another thing. What is the time a military guy will be serving in the border?
No time.
Yeah, no time. Like they won't stand there.
Actually, no time in the sense there is no fixed time for them.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Anytime,
Sure,
right? They have to
exactly,
work. Yeah,
exactly.
this is where I am coming from.
Exactly.
Okay, they have to do some night shifts. Yeah. Will that affect their body?
Exactly.
It will affect.
It will affect. It will affect.
Yeah. Then the higher authorities are forcing them to do that because like so that people
See,
like us
it
can
is,
sleep.
it is about that is where mental stability comes into play. See, being a
So this is where I asked my previous question. Will such a kind of guy will he be able to adapt when he get into
see,
such kind of
actually,
environment?
this is something more specific. That is the kind of training which is military going to provide you. They want to break your cycle.
Okay.
They want to break your cycle. They don't want you to sleep from 10 to 5 because they want you to open your eyes and watch the borders during that time. Okay, they want to break that cycle. That is about the mental stability. Of course, he knows he is going to get
Yeah,
affected.
of
He
course,
knows.
yeah.
But that is the kind of mental stability he has. Being a sedentary job guy who doesn't have any kind of
Mental
physical activity, any kind of nutritious food intake, he is going to get the most affected guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But being a guy who is more cared about his physical as well as his mental stability, he has the ability to break it. That's what I think.
Yeah.
And I've seen it also.
I see this thing is like it's situationship.
Yeah. It's not about situationship. It's what they chose.
No, it's about situationship because like if you are not awake in your borders, the other army will come inside.
Exactly.
Definitely. Then it's an situationship, right?
See, it's the
In this
duty.
situation, I should be like that.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He knows and he is getting into it. He knows and he's getting into it.
Yeah. The same way you can take me, na.
The same way he can take you. But
Yeah.
can you withstand the training which they give?
Yeah, I
Can you
can.
withstand the mental pressure which they give? He will withstand.
Okay.
That is the thing where they differ from the
Yeah,
normal
because
civilians.
the same. I was asking like you
That
should
is the
have
area.
that. Yeah, you should have that mental stability, mental thing with you so that you can go there.
You can go there.
Okay.
Obviously, see, we are in a land, we are in a country where diversified options are available. Okay, I chose this because I can handle it.
Okay.
I believe I can handle it. I am working towards it. Okay, if you are a guy who can't handle that, you can choose some other thing where you can earn lakhs and crores of money.
Yeah.
Choose for it. I want to earn a startup. See, being a startup guy, you should be waking up 24 hours.
Yeah, definitely.
You will not have anything. You are
Yeah.
not going to
Because
take the
like I
breakfast.
know one startup guy. I don't want to mention his name because like when an interviewer or some people around him asked him one question, okay, what do you miss in your life? He said sleep.
Exactly. True.
That's it. Yeah.
That's something. See,
Then yeah, this is what I want to understand. See, you can't tell a person like you are wrong. right? It's like he wants that to reach that level.
Yeah,
then
exactly.
he should do that.
He wants
Yeah.
that to reach that level, but obviously it's going to give some kind of.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely it will be there.
Because like, see,
As a like,
I'm a healthiest
For-
person, okay, but I don't have anything to live. Yeah, what is the case?
what is the use?
Yeah, what is the use? Yeah, that's
So
it.
the end goal defines the way everything happens in your life
See, everything, the way you live. End goal defines the way how you lived.
Yeah.
and how you're gonna live.
Maybe. But when you see this guy started in an excellent way, but ended in something disastrous, it can't be the common case for every guy. Everything will be different. Okay.
Okay.
I've seen people who
So what will be the majority case?
majority case.
Because
Majority
at this
case-
point of time, because
See,
right now we call these Gen Zs and everyone because right
You
now,
are a Gen Z kid, okay?
You are G. Of course we are. Of course we are Gen Z. We were
Yeah.
born on early
No,
2000.
we call Gen Z kids.
Yeah,
we
of
are
course.
Gen Z kids.
yeah, that is what we are early. Okay,
We are
I'm
early.
talking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
the
we are
people
early.
who are
Yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
Still
Gen
we
Z,
have-
Gen Z one.
No, actually, still we have the traits of 90s kids also.
Yeah.
We have been,
hybrids.
we have played the games of 80s kids also.
Yeah.
We have been into it. Okay. We are not pure Gen Z.
Gen Zs are people who are after almost 2007,
2007 or 8. Okay.
Those
Okay.
were the actual. So that is where I'm trying to, because their way of living is too different, even for us. Even for us, the way they live is too different. Will you think like those people? Because of course, for military, always need people. Whereas in certain countries, in Korea, in certain countries, they have this mandatory role
Exactly.
where everyone from a family should serve 2 years.
Exactly.
So do you think like that role plays, a major role in their army and it's not in our system?
See, we are having a population of 144 crores, I think. Okay. We are the world's largest standing voluntary based military. Even China has some kind of compulsion, I think. I'm not sure about it. Okay.
Okay.
But we are, again, I'm saying, we are the world's first largest standing voluntary based military. Okay. In a pool of 144 crore people, can't you find handful of soldiers and officers to do this thing?
Yeah.
Obviously, we will have.
That is
Yeah.
that is how I got
But in the
because
case of the countries which has like Korea, Japan, they are having very less amount of population. So obviously, their way of education, their way of system, their way of like what to say. பிள்ளைய வளர்க்கறதுடா சொல்லுவாங்க இங்கிலீஷ்ல.
like the way you rise
The way you raise the kid. The way you raise the kid, okay?
You can't ask me some questions like this because I will be stuck.
The way
Stuck video for 2 minutes.
the way you raise the kid. It has been like that there, okay? It has been like that there. So obviously they have the compulsion to get into the forces and serve for some 12 months or 24 months. Then if you want, you can continue, or else you can come out and choose your own career also.
Yeah,
So that is the kind of
who-
compulsion they have.
we have this military for how long? Like how long are we having this, army? I just want to, because this
As
is
long as borders are there, we will be having army.
no, not I'm asking like how long it's gonna be, like when it started actually.
It's not
After
a long,
11
long years ago. You have to go to kings. Those king region there.
Yeah. So
we are living in Madurai, Tirunelveli, okay?
yeah, so
See,
from there we have transitioned a lot, right?
Exactly.
So what I'm trying to understand is, because at this time,
You said the answer. You already said the answer. Transition will happen.
yeah,
It's not good. They fight it with sticks and stones,
Hmm.
swords and spears, guns and bullets, ammos and armors. Now they are moving towards drones. Then they will move towards I can launch a missile from satellite itself. Now cyber warfare. So this transition will happen.
I think that is the transition which I'm asking is because previously more people were into the formal way of education.
Mm,
And now it's changing to the more people are towards the informal way, and the number is getting, previously
exactly.
in India, majorly in India.
Exactly.
So will that impact military? The number of people who are voluntarily trying to get into military later, maybe like 20, 30 years down the line.
I think it don't. See, if you want to see the transition, you are comparing today's days with tomorrow's day. Okay. Now take 1947 with 2023. From 1947 to 2023, it's been 75 years. Okay.
It's a miracle.
75 years has been a very long. It's
Yeah,
seven and a half decades. Okay. We have seen transition in every areas, from technological IT areas, education area, military has got transformed, police force has got transformed, civilians, the way of which we live also got transformed. Okay. But still military is there. It will be, as long as borders are there, militaries will be there.
Yeah, so if we are in country with all tech thing, how the military will be?
It will be the most advanced military.
Yeah, cyber attack.
The cyber attack is something cyber attack is something which started long way before. Okay, cyber attack is not something like only military is going to have those hackers and they are going to hack. We are having lot of peoples within ourselves also doing in informal way, which should not be done. It should not be done. We've been playing. See, since we are guys from computer science department, we have that basic knowledge about it. Okay, we've been. We should not mention it. I don't want to say it in this podcast. I don't want to say it.
So skip.
I don't want to skip it also neither. Let the people know. I had one friend. Okay, I don't want to mention his name.
Yeah.
We both used to do some mischievous activity using those Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Okay. We used to do it.
We used to do it, or he used to do it.
We used to.
Okay.
We used to do it.
Okay.
I hope my interviewing officer doesn't see this podcast so that I'll get screwed up in my interview. Okay. So we used to do. Okay.
Yeah, it's an advantage because okay, this is how people can be. You can twist like
People
this.
will say.
Yeah, interview tips number 1.
So I got another repeat card. Yes. Okay. Give me another null card. Thank you. You are getting that. Okay, no problem. Okay, it's okay, no problem. See, where did I left? Sorry.
It's like hacking something.
Like it's not exactly about hacking. It's something playing mischievous with the connection which you have.
Okay.
It happens. People will say to us like, we use incognito mode. We use incognito mode, but still,
Data is a data.
Data is a data. Inside your laptop, there is something called as command prompt. Okay, there are certain commands with which I can take the history from your incognito mode also.
It seems like he's an IT guy.
No,
I feel like
it's
that.
a basic which a computer science engineer should have it in
Yeah.
himself. If a computer science engineer is going to keep a supermarket, but still he's a computer science engineer, he should be true towards what he learned.
Yeah,
So
definitely he will be.
That's what I feel inside myself. Okay, even though if I become a farmer tomorrow, I should have the basic about the computers. That's what I studied. That's what engineering has given to me. Something computer, what is revolving around it. Okay, so obviously it's not only about the computer students, it's about everyone. At least they should have a basic knowledge about the computers. So that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
That's what I say.
Okay. See, he is not using that card. So I'm gonna use this card. Swap. He is gonna ask question and we are gonna answer it.